Manga-Waido.
I am Masako Yoshida. I have a family of 3, a husband, and a son in high school. My husband Satoshi works as a programmer from home. He does most of the housework for me because he's home, and he was a reliable husband. I might be late tonight, so you can have dinner first.
If that's the case, I'll make lunch a little later. I'll wait until you get home for dinner. Good luck!
I work as a designer for a publishing company and am working hard. The work is busy, but it's rewarding and I enjoy it every day. My son Junpei has been playing soccer since he was little and entered a high school that had a strong soccer team. Now he lives in a dormitory, so it was like a married couple living together. Then one day, I received a phone call from my sister Haruko. Sis, long time no see. Long time no see. What's up all of a sudden? That's unusual. I was just wondering what's been going on with you lately. What? Nothing unusual. But if I had to say, my oldest son is living in a dormitory from this year, so it's a little lonely. Why? I'm just asking. So, how are you? How's Kazuki? Is he already in kindergarten? Yeah, well... Huh? Did something happen? No, not really. I just thought we could chat once in a while. After that, we just chatted and the call was over. What did she want after all? It felt odd, but I was busy with housework and work at the time and forgot about it quickly. Then, a few weeks later, this time I received a phone call from Takumi, my sister's husband.
Haruko collapsed. She's going to be hospitalized.
What? Haruko, is she going to be okay?
Yes, well, they say she's just overworked.
Overworked? Oh, which hospital is she in? I'll come visit right away.
No, I'm sure you're busy, so it's okay. The doctor says it's nothing serious. More importantly, I'm having a hard time taking care of the kids because Haruko isn't here. I might need to rely on you. So when the time comes, I may ask you.
Well, that's fine, but...
Goodbye then.
Hey, wait! So one-sided. Takumi is still the same. Takumi is a graduate of Tokyo University and works for a prestigious company. He's quite proud and has always had a tendency to look down on me and my husband. And this tendency has become more and more obvious since my husband started working from home. Because of this, I tried not to get involved with Tamuki. I can't believe she collapsed from overwork. I wonder if Haruko's phone call at that time might have had something to do with this. I was curious, so I decided to go visit her after all, and tried calling her the next day. She won't pick up. I couldn't reach her by text or by phone. I wonder if she's really okay. I had no choice but to ask Takumi again. I'm sorry, about Haruko, I'm still worried about her, so could you tell me about the hospital?
As I said yesterday, Haruko is fine. I'm busy, so goodbye.
But I can't reach Haruko either.
You're persistent, aren't you? I told you she's fine!
Can you at least tell me where she's staying?
I'm telling you she's fine! I'm busy!
Ugh, what's with that attitude? Yelling at me for something like that. I was honestly shocked. But just a little while after that phone call, I got a call from Haruko. Hello? Haruko? Are you okay? Sorry for worrying you, sis. Collapsed from exhaustion? Why were you working so hard? I'll be fine, don't worry. And please, contact Takumi if you need to. Yeah, okay. Hearing Haruko's voice, I was a little relieved, but something didn't feel right. Since then, Takumi frequently contacted me to pick up his children, take them to their lessons, and so on. My sister had 2 kids, one in elementary school and the other in kindergarten. I'm not really available due to my work, but...
I work from home, and I'm flexible.
My husband handled most of it. At first, we were willing to help because it must be a hard time after my sister collapsed, but Takumi's way of asking for help was condescending. I know it's hard without Haruko, but can't he do something about that arrogant way of talking?
Well, there's no point in getting angry.
I know, but I want to be angry.
Well, his personality can be a bit tough, but the children are innocent.
Satoshi's gentle nature says so, but I think it's pretty awful. Then, a few days later, as usual, I received a text from Takumi in an imperative tone.
1,700 hours. Pick them up from cram school.
I'm sorry, we're too busy today.
What? You're not that busy, are you? Compared to how busy we are, your work is nothing, right?
What kind of attitude is that? It's not the way to ask someone for something, is it?
I'm just telling you the truth. If you understand, please, pick them up.
As I said before, we can't do it today. He complained a lot, but I refused to deal with it that day, saying I couldn't do what I couldn't do. I told my husband about it when I got home.
Sorry, I have plans today that I can't miss, too.
It was hard for me to say no. He's totally looking down on us. How can Haruko live with that?
By the way, can't Haruko get out of the hospital yet?
Yeah, I asked Takumi about it, but all he says is how she's recovering well.
I hope she gets better soon.
Yeah. One day, when I was worrying about Takumi's orders like that, Sis? Haruko, what's wrong? Actually... I hung up the phone and went straight to Haruko. After meeting up with Haruko and talking to her, the whole story finally became clear. Takumi has the idea that a full-time housewife is unacceptable, and even though he makes Haruko work part-time, he leaves all childcare and housework to my sister because he's tired from working for a prestigious company. The combination of working, raising children, and doing housework, as well as daily condescending remarks from her husband, caused Haruko to finally fall ill. I was discharged from the hospital a few days ago, but my body still doesn't work the way I want it to. Even after I got out of the hospital, Takumi's attitude made it hard on me mentally. When I was in the hospital, I was recommended to see a psychiatrist, so I was thinking about it, but Takumi stopped me, saying it's shameful. I don't know what to do anymore, so I called you. I see. I invited my sister to our house that day, and we discussed it with my husband.
I didn't know that was the case.
With the children there, I didn't know what to do. Don't be so hard on yourself. We'll help you.
Yeah, it's not good to keep it to yourself.
Oh, thanks, Satoshi. Sis.
So, what do you want to do, Haruko?
I don't know.
That's not something you can answer right away, is it? Well, we're here today, so you should let it all out.
Yes, that's a good idea. Thanks. And then we listened to my sister's complaints and let her stay the night. But the next night, Takumi suddenly showed up at our house.
I knew it! There you are! I told you not to act on your own! We're going home!
Hey!
Takumi, calm down!
You two shut up! This is between us!
Haruko is our family! We can't just sit back and let this happen!
You work from home in your spare time, don't you? I'm not going to listen to an unemployed person like that!
Hey, don't talk like that!
I'm just telling you the truth. I'm running billions of dollars for a big company. I'm on a different level of busyness than you two.
Takumi, that's enough! I'm not leaving!
Is it so great to move a lot of money?
Huh? Of course it is.
If it's about moving big money, I do it too.
You don't have to be so bitter and vain about it.
I hate to be the one to tell you this, but Satoshi's assets are in the hundreds of millions.
Huh? You're talking nonsense again.
Well, I don't need you to believe me, but I don't want you to think I'm a liar. Here's part of it.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, my husband started his own business while he was in college, and within a few years he got the company off the ground and sold it. Now he's working with the knowledge and connections he made then, while increasing his money through asset management.
I know there's a lot of pressure, and it must be tough to work in a big money business. But that doesn't mean it's good to be so overbearing.
Well...
Excuse me, is it about time?
What? Who are you?
I'm Kibe, Yoshida-san's lawyer.
Lawyer?
Kibe-san was my husband's lawyer when he was the president of the company, and he was called in today by my husband to consult about the legal action against Takumi. Then Takumi suddenly showed up, so he asked him to move back into the next room.
Various legal preparations regarding your moral harassment are in progress. Fortunately, Kibe-san is also one of your company's legal advisors. Let's have him tell them how there's an employee who is about to make the news for abusing his wife through moral harassment.
That can't happen!
Then get the hell out of here!
Yes!
When Satoshi shouted at him, Takumi quickly ran away. When the usually mild-mannered Satoshi gets angry, he's really scary. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for causing you so much trouble because of our marriage.
It's okay. On top of Haruko, I can't leave the kids alone.
You can count on us. If you keep it to yourself, you might collapse again. Thanks. I'll talk it over with Takumi again.
Talk?
Shouldn't you get a divorce? He's still the father of my child, and he wasn't like that at first. He changed when he got too busy with work, and I was always at his beck and call, so I know it's naive of me, but I'd like to give him one chance. Well, in that case...
If you need anything, just let us know right away. We'll be there to help you.
And a few months later... I'm home! Oh, wait. These shoes. Oh, sis. Sorry for visiting. In fact, after that, Haruko tried to have a talk with Takumi to rebuild the family as she declared, but...
Shut up! You just do what I say!
And was dismissed in the end. They ended up arguing, and during the argument, Takumi...
I have other women besides you!
He said. At that time, Haruko first realized the possibility of an affair and hired a detective to look into it, and he was found guilty. Moreover, it seems that he was having an affair within the company. Based on the evidence, she filed a claim for alimony, and Haruko and her husband divorced. I heard that she mailed the evidence of the affair to Takumi's company. Takumi's attitude of power harassment was originally a problem within the company, and he was dismissed on disciplinary grounds for this incident. Takumi is now alone and struggling to find a job. Haruko decided to take her children to live at her parents' house after the divorce. Her father and mother welcomed her, and it seems that Haruko has found a new job. I was relieved that things are going well for the time being.
By the way, Junpei is coming back this weekend. How about a party with everyone?
That's a good idea. Why don't you join with the kids, Haruko? Yeah, that sounds great. I'm so glad Haruko's smile came back. Haruko, I'm rooting for you.